Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is trying to form a low in this support region that you already know about. I kind of slimmed it down a little bit in the last video update. As you know, if you watched the last video, not much happened though since the last update. So let's just briefly talk about the structure. Trump is obviously meeting the Chinese president. So there could be some interesting developments overnight maybe, and I guess their meeting will decide if this pattern holds or not. We're dealing with micro patterns here, obviously. Small patterns like these can be easily invalidated by certain events. There can be distortions, but for now, the price is, I would say, in a good position to start a bit of a rally from here. So far, there hasn't really been any convincing upside reaction until after the Fed interest rate decision, because what I shared already with you in the last video, we have a 5-wave move up, right? We have a 5-wave move up and a 3-wave move down, and it's possible this wave 2 is now bottomed. We could start a 3rd wave, and if that 3rd wave starts, it should take us, hold on, it should take us to round about 113,300. And if we get these 5 waves, well, it's just a roadmap, but then we possibly have wave 1 of C. Yeah, but we'll see how it develops. I mean, without these 5 waves, I can't really confirm a low because we haven't even taken out any of the previous swing highs. But yeah, already shared a few hours ago that we have a possible micro 5-wave move up. But because this 5-wave move up happened on a 5-minute chart, here 5 waves up, it's not really reliable. And then this could be an A wave down, maybe the B wave up and the C wave down. And now we could try higher. But it's obviously all very speculative and early. The 3rd wave to the upside should take us to round about, as I said, 113,300. And the 5th wave at least to 113,911. Do these levels have to be reached? Absolutely not. But if we get to these checkpoints, each checkpoint, especially the 138% extension there, will add some confidence that a low could have formed. I mean, earlier today, we already looked at the chart and I said, look, the 1 hour time frame looks pretty much oversold. I think we already hit the low there. Was oversold. That's when that recovery bounce started. And then it's always, I have to go to a smaller time frame again, it's always the pullback after a micro 5-wave move up that would suggest that gives us further signals. Without a pullback holding a higher low, there is no reversal. So in this entire move down, you might remember that from Monday, so we had a 3-wave move down, 3 waves up. Then we saw that 1-2 setup yesterday, and then it led to a 3rd wave down. In my first video today, I shared with you a resistance area for wave 4. It held, and then we had an extended 5th wave down. And now this is now the first time here where we actually have a reversal attempt. Yeah, none of this was any serious reversal attempt. This is now the first real reversal attempt. And it's a 1-2 setup. We're doing it above support. So that should give you all the relevant parameters. But yeah, I guess some geopolitical developments could decide if this pattern actually holds or not. But at least you now know the key levels. Any decisive break below $108,670 should ideally be avoided in this potentially bullish structure. But the pattern remains fragile, guys. I mean, I have to say, it's nothing here is high confidence. I don't see any real impulses here. It's all pretty choppy and messy. And the 5-wave move up should give us some clarity. So yeah, that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then also make sure you follow us on X for additional charts, news, updates, and much more. Sometimes updates are shared there sooner, earlier than on YouTube, for example. Sometimes there are video updates on X, so feel free to follow us there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.